One more concept that we have to learn here is to create a function. Create a function. In order to create function, then that you have to do is use it's blackout. Come on. Oh, yeah. All right, here. So use this, the reserved word, DEF. DEF for define. And then the functor, any function name, like print, append, in this case, one character, P, fine, and parenthesis, and variable. X is a variable. You don't have to say what is the type of X, right? And then before you implement the body of that function, you have to say colon. This statement tells you, oh, that is a function signature, which means when I use that function, name is P, function expects one input variable, X. So by taking that variable X, internally what it does is that if and else statements. If you do not know, if you ever know, never known if and else statements, simply that's just English language. If something, if this is true, colon, then return true. Literally, it returns true. Okay? No more, no less. Else, if this is not true, then another colon here, then return something else. This is something that you have to evaluate. If length of X is less than 2, then return this. Otherwise, return something else. Something else, you don't have to worry about this for a while, right? This is very complicated, right? You can say return false if you like. All right? And then to verify this, P ABC, then it returns something. Okay? Let's try this. Here, DEF, you can say whatever PP. I want to make it different. And given X and colon, what you need to do very carefully, you have to make an indentation. If you make 2 indentation, 2, 3, 2, 3, whatever you want to do. So make 1, 2, 3, 4. I want to make 4 indentation in my case. If len is another function, len returns that len counts the number of characters of x, and returns the count. If that count is greater than 2, colon, then another one is, if that is true, then what it returns is within that block. So another indentation and return, I would say is greater than 2, then I can say true. Case sensitive. And and else should be in the same indentation. Like we start with the if, same indentation. So 4 indentation, 4 spaces, and else you simply say, in this case it doesn't matter because this is another block. Under else, that is another block. If, that is if block. You don't have to line up the indentation for the body of if and else of if. You don't have to do that. And in this case, false. And hit enter one more time, then that is defined. And if you want to use, then you have to say PP and mercy. See what happens. It's true, because mercy is greater than the character. How many characters? 5 characters. So it returns true. But if I do PP and me, what do you expect? It returns false. It is not greater than 2. It has 2 characters. 2 is not greater than 2. Right? Okay, that's it for today.